Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Theodore Campbell once again, and I got another video for you guys. Once again, this is another video of the Teddy's Classics edition where I show you buses that I've had in the past that I don't no longer have anymore. And I still want to show it to you guys. So I have pictures of them, so I want to share it to you because a lot of these buses are really hard to find or they don't exist at all. They're super rare, because they're custom buses. So I go through my archives, I find pictures of them, and I share it with you guys so that you can see the bus anyway, even though I don't physically have it in front of me. Now, this bus that I'm about to show you is kind of bittersweet because I think the bus is super dope because it's a nice bus, but the bitter part is because I thought I was going to be able to see this bus in person tomorrow, which I want to shout out Iconic Replicas and them guys at Star Transportation, or I forgot, it might be Star Tours, but they was going to actually throw a bus event tomorrow. And I was really trying to get out there to be at the event, and I just can't make it. Circumstances come up. But a lot of old school buses and buses that was donated to the bus museum up there in Hershey. I think this is one of the buses that were donated to the museum, is always at a lot of the events. I thought I was going to be able to see it, but this is the coach I'm talking about. Passaic Valley coaches. As you see, this is a Prevost Mirage coach. Very iconic for back in the day. Very, very iconic. This is the staple for Prevost before the H345 came out. And I believe that Passaic Valley actually donated one of their coaches to the bus museum up there in Hershey. I could be wrong, but I always see the bus at all their events, so I'm assuming that they did. But I was hoping I was able to see this bus in person tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to make it, unfortunately. I'm very sad about that, but maybe next year. But let's get into the actual model. Now, this model here is a Danbury Mint bus. And I've actually showed you these buses in the past because they're actually not Prevost. They're actually just buses made up by Danbury Mint, but you could tell that they got a lot of the characteristics from the Mirage. So I just painted it up with the companies that have Mirages because it looks like a Mirage. I've showed you buses in the past where people have done this, like with the Cetra and stuff like that. A lot of toy companies, they might model a bus after a bus that they've seen before. It might not know what it is, but it looks very similar to a real bus. And that's what happened with this one. It looks just like a Mirage. So that's why I painted it up with the Passaic Valley Coaches company. Now, when I first made this bus, this is when I first started, so a lot of the lines are not perfect. It is what it is. This was one of my first builds, but it still modeled this coach. And again, that's the cool part about having custom buses. It really doesn't matter if it's really 100% perfect. It's the fact that you have something that's unique that everybody else does not have. For the people that watch my channel, I love Greyhound, I love Trailways, I love all them big companies, but there's a lot of companies like this one who have very unique, beautiful coaches, but nobody ever models them. So that's why I like to take the time to show love to these companies. And like I said, I'm from up north, so a lot of these companies I saw all the time. So I'm jumping ahead. I'm showing y'all my whole archive. But for the meantime, if you like this video, because I don't want it to get too long, if you like, please share, subscribe, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. And I'll check you guys out next time. And by the way, this bus is 143 scale. I think I forgot to say that. Danbury Mint 143 scale coach. It's not a Prevost, but it looks like one. So I'll talk to you guys next time.